shades off the track. Oh, Sepang, Selangor. It's a super Sunday indeed. Circuit length 2.8 kilometers, 9 corners, 4 straights. Longer straight, 800 meters.
Open 250cc, we have a Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha in this race.
And we're delighted to welcome Suzuki onto the grid as well as the formation lap starts. This will be a 16-lap race, race number 2, as we just go through the grid once again, just to make sure we didn't forget anybody, as Apiwat will be on pole. Yamamoto, winner of race 1, alongside him. Nakarin, who came 4th alongside them.
Then we have 4th on the grid, Ayumu Tanaka, 5th on the grid, Muhammad Amirul Arif Musa, 6th on the grid, number 127, Kasma Daniel Kasmayuddin.
Vorapong, who got a podium place alongside Kyodo, and Siti Norafisa, Fifi as we call her.
10 on the grid, number 26, Li Zhengpang from China. 11 on the grid, number 99, Galang Hendra Pratama from Indonesia. 12 on the grid, number 45 from Thailand, Pirapong Punlet.
And look out for Pirapong, he can be very aggressive. Andy Muhammad Fadli, Pirapong, Lui Benpeng, and Muhammad Hashim Zaki Adil are on row 5.
Then we have grid number 16, bike number 21 from Australia, Brendan Paul Dimery. 17 on the grid, bike number 93 from Indonesia, Fitrian Shahkite, and 18 on the grid, bike number 27, Usman Fadil.
28 starters to tell you as we go on to row 7, which is Masaharu Ono, Emmanuel Putra Pratna, and Muhammad Fairuz Nasir.
22nd on the grid, bike number 52 from Korea, Lim Hogan. Bike at grid number 23 and number 91 from Indonesia, Muhammad Iman Miko Eryandi. 24th on the grid, bike number 98, Muhammad Izzat Zaidi Salihan.
Delighted to welcome Meng Xingbin from China into the operation alongside Kaisuke and Bike Min Seok. So we've got Chinese and Korean representation and female representation for the second time. Reina from Japan brings up the tail of the grid in position number 28. So more of the same, do we think? Will it be a procession as race number 1 was between Apiwat and Yamamoto? Your prediction, Hami?
My prediction is based on the qualifying times and the results of race 1. We're going to see again a battle between Apiwat Watanganon and Takehiro Yamamoto to win the race. But then again, this is racing, anything can happen. There's
an absentee. Nakarin is very, very slow to get to his starting position. He's just arrived there now. I thought there was going to be an absentee, but Nakarin's there, so the red flag is raised. We're waiting for the green flag to come alongside. There's a bike has fallen over right at the back of the pack. I think it's Reina. All sorted now. It's been a long old wait.
Yeah. No, it's still something is not right at the back of the grid. Yes.
Yeah, there is a problem. It's whoever's at the very tail of the grid. The green flag though is up. The lights will go on. And race number 2 for the AP 250cc is underway. And it's a good start from Nakarin, who arrived on the grid late. He's got close to Apiwat, but Apiwat and Nakarin, the two ties in the AP Honda Racing, have both made a good start, although look at that, coming from out of nowhere, Yamamoto once again will lead the way into the first corner.
It is very important for all the riders to get through the first corner without any incident, and we have number 11 in front right now. That is Takehiro Yamamoto. Early on has already lead the race.
He had a sluggish start, but he just accelerated up the hill that's on the main straight, and Yamamoto leads the way. The two ties in close pursuit. It's following a very similar pattern because Tanaka is in 4th place for Akino Speed Racing. These were the 4 who dominated race number 1. These are the 4 who've got off to a great start in race number 2.
Yes, we have bike number 24, that is Apiwat Watanganon, and bike number 41, Nakarin Haritat Pubapat in 3rd place. And Ayumu Tanaka still there. Amirul Arif Musa also still there with Daniel Kasmayuddin.
Yeah, I saw Amirul Arif Musa. He survived the first corner, which is an improvement on race number 1, and now he's actually challenging for 5th place at the moment. Arif Musa, there he is in bike number 63, just going through, but it's pretty tight. The lead as we go through. You've got Apiwat leading from Yamamoto, from Nakarin, from Tanaka. Amirul 4th, Vorapang in 6th place.
I have to say it's a good start by Amirul Arif Musa. He's now up to fourth. Well, the Thai riders on his right, two Thai riders, number 41 and 24, Watang Nanon and Atira Pubapat. Now, well, they're right there in front, behind bike number 11, Yamamoto.
So Yamamoto is still leading the way, and this little group of 6 takes us down to Vorapong, have pulled away a little bit from the rest of the chasing pack. Maybe there's a 7th just clinging on there, but certainly the first 4 of Apiwat and Yamamoto, they're showing the rest a clean pair of heels.
So we have 3 riders in front now. This is battling for P1, but we have still 15 laps to go, long way to go. And it's 3 riders. We have 2 riders in race 1 battling for P1. Now we have 3 riders in the front group.
Nakarin has joined Apiwat and Yamamoto. Yamamoto in the Kawasaki, leading in number 11 in the white livery. Right behind him though in the AP Honda Racing colours, the all black, you've got 24 who's Apiwat, and you've got 41 Nakarin. They were the front 3 on the grid, and they are the front 3 2 laps into this race.
Number 82 there, making his move is Ayumu Tanaka. Started for 4th on the grid. Now he's right behind Amir Arif Musa, and in 6th place Vorapong Malakwan moved to 4th place right now. Vorapong, as we know, who was on podium in race 1, yes. Vorapong Malakwan, now he's chasing 3 riders in front.
Right at the very tail, Reina from Japan is right at the tail, and the Korean racer Baek Min Seok also is very low down, but Vorapong is in the top 6, and Vorapong will be ready to put pressure on.
As we have 3 of the AP Honda Racing Thailand in the race, and now Amirul down to 6th place behind bike number 12. That is Yonosuke Hyodo.
Again, log on to us. You can catch us on Twitter at ARRC20. The 20s because this is the 20th year of the Asia Road Racing Championships, and it's bigger and better than ever as they come across the line. Yamamoto leads 0.125 ahead of Apiwat, who's 0.2 ahead of Nakarin. Those front 3 are just beginning to pull away, although there is another little bit of pressure coming in from Vorapong.
Yes, that's Kawasaki leading the 3 AP Honda Thai riders. They are very close behind Takehiro Yamamoto. Now the 3 of the AP Honda Thais are working together, trying to get past Takehiro Yamamoto in front.
Okay, just behind that front 4, you've got Tanaka just trying to work things from Akino Speed Racing. Hyodo from Trickstar also in there. And Amrul Arif Musa, delighted to see he's getting a start this time, and he's trying to compete, but it's a fizzing pace that's being set by Takehiro Yamamoto.
And we have Daniel Gasmayudin down to 8th. He started from 6th on the grid. A good start for this AP Honda Racing Thailand, because they are now right behind Yamamoto. All 3 of them now working very hard to get past bike number 11, who seems to be it's hard to catch in race number 2.
It almost looks like the AP Honda Racing team are working as a unit. You can see just one pulling out the slipstream there. It's peloton-esque as they try to go on the inside, but the Kawasaki of Yamamoto can just hold on. Vorapong is really using his teammates Nakarin and Apiwat. This could be interesting. This is team orders, 3 versus 1.
We already have 3 Indonesian on podium today. Are we going to see 3 Thais on the podium? Because the 3 of them now pushing Yamamoto really hard with 12 laps to go. So they know that they still have a long way to go. So they long way for them to create some sort of strategy, trying to get past Takehiro Yamamoto.
As we focus on the front 3, Siti Nurafiza, or Fifi as we call her, she's about 9 seconds off the pace being set by this leading group. We will keep a close eye on her just to see how she copes with the high pressure and the high temperature that's being set, but the lead is being really set by Takehiro Yamamoto. This is the battle for, well, this is now P4, I think, P5.
P6, that's not P6, this is battle for P1 between the 4 riders. And already a gap between the two riders in front, Yamamoto and Watangnanon, I believe, bike number 24.
And they've established, the first four established a 2-second gap over Tanaka, who is leading the next little posse of riders in 5th and 6th. Tanaka, Hyodo, Amrul, Arif, and Pirapong Bunlet has joined that little group as well. So 2 groups of 4 are just breaking away from the rest.
So seems to be losing out from the group in front. And from the timing page shows that Amir Arif Musa now is currently 6th and off the pace from the 2 riders in front of Amirul. There is a Hyodo and a Tanaka, and also from these top 4 riders.
1:16.946, the best lap time being set by Apiwat Wangkanan, who's currently just trailing in the wake of Takahiro Yamamoto. Yamamoto is regularly lapping 1:17.0. It's very consistent lapping from Yamamoto. Now then, let's just go down a little bit and see how the Kawasaki of Fifi is doing. There she is, she's competing.
Is that Fifi? I don't think it's that. Is that her? She's number 95. Is that number 95?
Indeed it is.
Yes.
She's working hard. Good straight line speed for Fifi, but she's overtaken on the main straight. Currently in, where is she? 15th, 17th place at the moment.
That is not number 95, it's number 108. That is Andi Muhammad Fazli from Indonesia, as I suspected, because Fifi is way down in 16th place, if I'm mistaken. Yes, 17th place right now.
Just
Right
in
front of
maybe
the
catch her. There she
yeah.
is, that's it. There's the clue, the white helmet. Yes. Okay, further up, this is part of what's been going on. We're looking further down the racetrack. At the very top, I can tell you Yamamoto is still in the lead, and he's got Apiwat, Nakarin and Vorapong in close support. The Suzuki's very much involved as well. Great to get them on board. They'll be hoping that their performance will improve as the season progresses.
And then it is a battle between Mendy Party in 9th place with a rider in front of him is Fitin Shakit, number 93, with Kasmar Daniel Kasmayuddin, number 127. In front, still number 11 leading the race. That is Takehiro Yamamoto with a 3 AP Honda Thailand rider lurking right behind him. So 9 laps to go.
9 laps to go,
for
less
him.
than half a
Yes.
second separating 1 from 4. So he knows he will come under pressure, but he came under pressure in race number 1 and was able to just eke out a victory in the last 200 meters.
Sure what Apiwat Watangnanon wouldn't want to repeat the same thing in race number 2. So he's now following Yamamoto closely and looking back where is his teammates of Vorapong Malakwan and Nakarin Atirat of Wapat. The 3 riders from Thailand, they well, their family name in the ARRC, they used to race here in Sepang, unlike Takehiro Yamamoto, so that will be advantage for the 3 Thai riders. Now just following the Apiwat Watangnanon, now following Yamamoto.
Yamamoto looks to be in a groove. He's not focused, he's not worried about the 3 riders behind them. He's just doing his own race, although there is the slipstream problem that he's got. If those AP Honda Thailand can all work together, and that looks exactly like what they're doing. That's a beautiful shot as they come through the haze. That is the hard work being done by Yamamoto, and the Thai riders are just sitting in his slipstream.
Bike number 12, that is Yunosuke Hyodo in front of Tanaka, Ayumu Tanaka. Altimeter behind the top 4 riders is 2.2 seconds behind the leader.
It's Japan and Thailand 1 through to 7. The first Southeast Asian representative, we've got Malaysia's Kasma Daniel. He's in 8th position, but he's a good 8 seconds behind the leaders. There he is in the next little group coming up as Tanaka works hard to try to take on Hyodo.
We already lost Sabirul Al-Subusa. He was there behind this group, but then now he lost because he's going down with Kasmar Daniel. Kasmayuddin already in front of Amir Arif Musa, while one of the Yamaha rider is out after his 8 laps to go.
I can tell you Pirapong has disappeared as well. He's an absentee, as is Luke Harris, who never really got started, but the front four just do not change as we come across the start finish with 7 laps to go in Sepang. Asia Production 250cc. Tell us your thoughts on Twitter at ARRC20. We'd love to hear from you. Also, join us on Facebook and give us your comments.
Well, the racing order has not changed with the past couple of laps, and more than that, I think 3 or 4 laps with Yamamoto, Watangnanon, Malakwan, and Atirat Fuapat. It seems like the 3 Thai AP Honda riders, they are now waiting for the right moment or trying to draw the right strategy for them to get past the rider from Japan, Takehiro Yamamoto.
Yamamoto doesn't seem to be missing a beat, and he's just pulling the rest away. The gap between first and fifth is 3.71. Between first and eighth is 8.5 seconds, and that gap is expanding, is extended. This is the race for P5.
That is better between Amirul Arif Musa, Kasmarin and bike number 45, Pirapong Bunlet. I think that is for
rate P7, I think it was.
Yeah, P7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, for P7, 7, 8, and 9 right now. And it looks like number 1 to 7 is in front of this group. That is Kasmarin in front of Amirul Arif Musa, and also in front of Pirapong Bunlet.
We've got a casualty coming into the pits. Bike number 76.
Now Amirul Musa is trying to make his move. Yes, to get back to his 7th place in front of Kasmayudin.
Luke Harith Irwin has come into the pit, so his race is over. Not that he was involved in the top spots anyway, but now you go, this battle for P7. It really is turning into a little cracker where they're working. Amirul Arif Musa just leading that little battle ahead of Pirapong. There they come.
Yes, there's a battle for P7 now is Pirapong Bundet, who had an advantage in front of the 2 Malaysian riders.
Right, a little bit wide as we come back for the battle for P... Where are we? This is P1.
This is P1, and still Yamamoto holding that in front, the 3 of the AP Honda Thai riders. And it seems like, I think, Watangnanon, he can make his move, but he's waiting for the right moment.
He's been in this kind of procession for the last 6 laps or so, and Takehiro Yamamoto doesn't look to be overly perturbed, just following his solid racing line. He knows his way around this circuit. He won earlier on today, and he's saying to the Thai brothers, it's up to you to get past me.
Right moment and 5 laps to go, and well, our strategy is very important in this situation for the 3 AP Thai Honda riders.
Kyoto and Tanaka in a little battle, but a long way distance. There they are in the distance. There's
number 17. That is
the end of the race.
Masahiro Uno from Japan.
He was 14th when he's had to pull out there. This is at the top of the order, and still Yamamoto looking for a double here in Sepang in the Asia Production 250cc. It's a debut for the 250cc's. There's the attempt around the inside.
Watangnanon is he tried to get past Yamamoto. Whether he's trying or he's trying to see the right angle, the right corner for him to get past Yamamoto, because this is very, very close within the top 4 riders. Less than a second between them. We have 4 laps to go.
Apiwat, Nakarin, they are in 2 and 3. And 4th is Vorapong. Kyoto is a further, well, 5.5 seconds down here. Tanaka are battling for 5th place. But this is where the 1, 2, 3 is going to come from. Look at Yamamoto, he's just stretched that lead a little bit, and only Apiwat has been able to go with him.
It's 4 riders, and almost see there's a gap between riders in 2nd place and 3rd place for a while, between Watangnanon and Papat or Malakwan. But as soon as that happened, we can see that the group getting back together. 4 points in the group with 3 laps to go.
Apiwat goes on the inside, and Apiwat forces man out. Apiwat into second. Nakarin has taken the lead, and suddenly from first to fourth, Takahiro Yamamoto. There's how the teamwork works.
Yes, I was thinking that they were waiting for the right moment, the right time for them to do just that. And now it's up to Yamamoto. He's trying to fight the 3 Thai brothers in front of him.
My word, we saw a little bit of that in the championship decider in Qatar last year, but that was spectacular. It was the 1, 2, 3, and Nakarin, Vorapong, and Apiwat are ahead now of Takahiro Yamamoto.
That's the reason why we saw earlier on Apita Watananon trying to overtake Yamamoto in the same corner, but he did not do it at that time because he was looking at the right time and the right corner. And when Yamamoto is trying to make his move back and just try and get past Malakwana, in front of him is that number 24 of Apiwat Watananon.
Well, he's got up to third place, so he's taken 1. He was looking on the inside to take a second, so Yamamoto knows that he's only got 2.5 laps to go. Second is Vorapong. Nakarin leads. Apiwat now in 4th place. Yamamoto can you be a sandwich in between 4 riders? Yes, you can. As Yamamoto chases, he's in 3rd place. It is Apiwat in the lead. Yamamoto tries to accelerate, goes on the inside, and he's got up into 2nd place. Apiwat is now in his sights.
Well, 2 laps to go, and he's back leading the race in front of the 3 AP Honda's rider.
Kamikaze, awesome stuff from Takahiro Yamamoto.
Is Yamamoto once again leading the race now. The 3 Thai riders, they have to do one more strategy to get past. It was too early for them to make the move on Takahiro Yamamoto because he is very, very fast.
All it's done is made him angry. He's just put his foot down on the pedal or shifted the accelerator, and he is now determined not to be forced out. But it was good teamwork. He was just forced wide because all it needs is one rider to get on his inside and just force him wide, and then he could be exposed again.
So we have 2 laps to go for them to do just that. 2 laps to go.
As the tweet said, number 11 horsepower engine. They've done him on the inside once again. It's Apiwat who takes him, but this time he avoids being overtaken by 2 others. Yamamoto will maybe look on the inside. We come into the final lap, looks on the outside. Yamamoto leads going into the final lap, but he knows the brothers are going to come after him again.
Well, long straight belongs to this Kawasaki of Yamamoto. He's very, very fast in the long straight now. Is once again a hard work for Apiwat Watananon. He has around 9 corners to do just that.
9 corners, there's one of them safely negotiated. Sharp left into number 2. He's just got to avoid being exposed on the inside because that's how we can be pushed wide. Battle for P1 is a battle royale. Yamamoto leading the way, Apiwat, and he's pushed on the accelerator. And the Vorapong and Nakarin, I cannot cope with the pace. Yamamoto still leading into the last lap.
Still Yamamoto leading with Apita Watananon is trying very hard to get past the guy from the inside of Yamamoto this time.
But he's on his own. Yamamoto, can he hold him off? Apiwat on the inside. Yamamoto holds the line. Apiwat around the outside, then looks inside. What a battle. Apiwat has got in there. Did they touch? They forced him wide. And the 3 ties will take 1, 2, 3 because Yamamoto has just been pushed off the racing line. And now it's a battle. Apiwat will take it from... Oh, what a race. Apiwat, Nakarin and Vorapong take second.
24, 46, 41.
Well, I'm sure that Yamamoto would not be very happy for that. And this Apiwat Watananon will take to win the race, to win the second race. Well, a great race by Apiwat Watananon. And second race for Vorapong Malakwan with Nakarin. I think there's nothing wrong there because he's just get from the inside of his racing line. And in a way, Takahiro Yamamoto was forced to end out the track.
These 3 they've been together. I'd love to know what Yamamoto is saying to those boys. Congratulations. Maybe not. But you try and take that away from AP Honda Racing. It's a 1-2-3. And Yamamoto, well, in the end, he was just bullied out of it. 3 will always beat 1. It's a shame Yamamoto can't come into the press conference. I'd love to know what he has to say. Appeal, it is confirmed. It's a tie, 1-2-3. Apiwat in a time of 20:45.779, 0.086 ahead of Vorapong, who was 0.005 ahead of Nakarin. Yamamoto, well, 4.5 seconds. It may as well be 4 minutes. He'll be that disappointed. Hyodo in the Kawasaki in 5th place. Points also for Japan's Tanaka. Rusman Fadil does well. Further down, Amrul Arif Musa, at least he'll get on the points this time in the Honda. Fitrian Sekete in the Yamaha, Andy Mohammed Fadli in the Kawasaki. Siti Norafiza on the Kawasaki, coming in 16th place. Brandon Demery and Meng Sing Bin complete the top 20. And non-finishers were Reina Shiraisi, Pirapong Boonlet, Luke Harith Erman, and Pirapong. More excitement. I can't take much more of this. I've got to send you to a commercial break. Don't go too far away. We'll be back in 2 minutes' time. Well, celebrations for the Thai team. Thoroughly enjoying it. The Asia production 250cc. Race number 2, All Thailand.
Mr. Tian Gelato from the FIM give away the trophies to the winner, Dakarin Artida Fubapat, and the second place is, well, once again, Vorapong Malakwan, a very happy Vorapong Malakwan.
Dilan Delato is the safety officer of the FIM, and they've had 1 or 2 tests of their abilities to date. There have been 1 or 2 crashes, and they've come through with flying colours. Team award goes to AP Honda Racing. Can't give it to anyone else, really, can you? If you're 1, 2, 3, that's a good day at the office. Apiwat, Vorapong, and Nakarin. Team award to AP Honda Racing, and for Apiwat, it means that he will be top of the podium standings. Now then, let's just take you back a little bit to a race that took place earlier on this afternoon. Asia Dream Cup. It's the development series for the Honda Racing team. Here's the championship standings. Apiwat leading with 45 points from the 2 races. Yamamoto will be desperately disappointed to be chucked off the podium in race number 2, but what a race. Vorapang also on the podium in both races. Nakarin on 29 points in 4th. Also points further down the list, the Kawasaki of Hyodo. He's in 5th place, 22 points. And 3 Indonesians, Emmanuel Galang and Rusman Fadil, on 13 and 11 points, complete the top 10 in the Yamahas. For Japanese, Masahiro Ono on 3 points. Brandon Demery on the Yamaha for Australia with 1 point. He's in the top 19. This is the Asia Production 250cc standings. Don't forget, we're off to Sentul next June the 5th to the 7th.